Chrome Zero Day CVE 2025-10585. Critical exploit hits Google's 24-hour patch race. A critical Google Chrome Zero Day CVE 2025-10585 was discovered in mid-September 2025 and actively exploited in the wild. Google rushed out a patch within 24 hours. In this video, we break down what happened, how this dangerous V8 engine flaw works, its global impact on billions of users, and how you can stay safe. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to AranEye and hit the bell icon for weekly cyber truths. If you find this useful, give it a like, comment your thoughts, and share it with your network. It helps spread awareness and keeps our digital world safer. Your Chrome browser might have been a ticking time bomb until yesterday. Google just rushed out a fix for a critical Chrome Zero Day, tracked as CVE 2025-10585, after discovering hackers exploiting it in the wild. This brand new Chrome bug was so dangerous, Google patched it in less than 24 hours to protect billions of users. So, what exactly happened? On September 16, 2025, Google's threat analysis group, TAG, uncovered a serious flaw in Chrome's V8 JavaScript engine. It was a zero-day vulnerability, meaning attackers found it before Google did and were already using it to attack Chrome users. In Google's advisory, they acknowledged that an exploit for CVE 2025-10585 exists in the wild. In plain terms, hackers were actively abusing this bug to execute arbitrary code on victims' computers, just by tricking them into opening the wrong website. Google kept many details under wraps, a common practice to avoid giving other attackers clues. But we do know that TAG reported the bug on September 16th, and by September 17th and 18th, an emergency Chrome update was already out. That's a blistering turnaround, essentially a 24-hour sprint from discovery to patch. This fast response shows how critical the issue was. Notably, this is the fourth Chrome Zero-Day exploit of the year, a troubling trend for a browser used by so many people. Chrome has faced multiple zero-day hits in 2025, putting security teams on high alert. Technical deep dive: how, why it happened. Now, let's dig into the tech of this bug and why it's so dangerous. CVE 2025-10585 is a type confusion flaw in Chrome's V8 engine. V8 is basically Chrome's brain that runs JavaScript for every web page you visit, making your browser interactive and dynamic. Type confusion means the program gets confused about the type of data it's handling. In simpler terms, the code expects one kind of input, but is given another. This mix-up causes Chrome to mishandle memory. Think of it like the browser trying to use the wrong key on a lock and jamming it. According to security experts, these errors can lead to memory corruption, information leaks, or even let an attacker execute arbitrary code on the system. In Chrome, a crafty hacker could exploit this confusion to break out of Chrome's sandbox, the security container that's supposed to keep web content isolated. Once out of the sandbox, the attacker can run malware on your device, as if you'd installed it yourself. It's essentially a free pass to do nasty things, spy on your data, install ransomware, or use your machine as a launchpad for further attacks. All of this from just visiting a malicious website or viewing an infected ad, thanks to a glitch deep in the browser's code. It's scary stuff, but that's why Google treats it so seriously. Fun fact: Chrome's V8 bugs have been exploited before. This vulnerability is part of a known pattern of attackers finding cracks in the engine that runs web code. Global impact: why it matters globally. Here's why this story matters to everyone. Chrome isn't a niche piece of software. It's the world's most popular browser by far. Over 3.4 billion people use Chrome to navigate the web, from casual users watching YouTube to employees handling sensitive business data online. A flaw like CVE 2025-10585 is effectively an open door into billions of devices worldwide. If an exploit for this bug gets folded into phishing campaigns or drive-by download attacks, the consequences could be massive. Imagine a hacker booby-traps a popular website or an ad with this exploit. You and millions of others could get infected just by loading the page, no clicking required. That could mean mass malware deployment across unsuspecting users, everything from banking Trojans that steal your passwords to ransomware that locks up company networks. Credential theft is a big risk too. Once Chrome is compromised, saved logins and personal data can be siphoned out. For businesses and governments, a Chrome breach on one workstation can be the foothold hackers use to infiltrate high-value networks. We've already seen Chrome 0 days used in highly targeted attacks. Google's tag often finds these exploits aimed at politicians, dissidents, journalists, and other high-profile individuals. In one case earlier this year, a Chrome vulnerability was used in an espionage campaign against a government agency. That's nation-state-level cyber warfare, all starting from a browser bug. And even if you aren't a high-profile target, cybercriminals might unleash the same exploit on a large scale to hit everyday folks and enterprises alike. In short, a Chrome 0 day isn't just a Google problem, it's an internet problem. When Chrome has a cold, the whole world sneezes. That's why this CVE 2025-10585 made headlines globally and why Google acted so fast to fix it. Actionable insights. What you can do. The silver lining here is that we do have a fix in hand, if you apply it. Here are some immediate steps to stay safe. Update Chrome right now. Google has released Chrome version 140.07339.185 for Windows and Mac, and 140.0.7339.185 for Linux, which patches this 0 day. Check your Chrome by going to Help About Google Chrome. It should automatically find the update and prompt a restart. If your Chrome is already up to date, you're good. If not, update and relaunch the browser to apply the fix. Update other browsers too. Do you use Edge, Brave, Opera, or Vivaldi? Those browsers are based on Chromium, the same engine under the hood as Chrome, so they will likely get this same patch. Keep an eye out for their updates and install them ASAP, because an exploit in Chrome can often be turned against its cousins. Practice browser hygiene. Be cautious about phishing emails and unfamiliar links. This 0 day could be exploited via a malicious website or a fake email link, so don't click things that seem suspicious. Good cyber habits can prevent you from landing on an exploit site in the first place. Enterprises. Take action. If you manage IT for a business, make sure all users' browsers are updated. Push out that Chrome update through your IT tools or policies. It's also a great time to remind employees about phishing risks. One careless click on a personal Gmail or random site could crack open your corporate network. Consider deploying browser isolation solutions or stricter network controls for web access on sensitive systems. Browser isolation can confine web content to a safe sandbox outside of your main network, which would neutralize attacks like this by keeping the exploit contained. In high-security environments, this extra layer can be a lifesaver. Bottom line, update your browsers and stay vigilant. These 0 days move fast, but a little proactive maintenance and caution on your part goes a long way in staying safe. Question for viewers. Now, I'm curious, does the news of yet another Chrome 0 day make you worried about your browser's security? Do you update your browser as soon as an update drops, or do you tend to delay it? Let's talk about it. Share your thoughts in the comments below. This is AranEye, your global lens on cyber truth. Stay alert, stay secure.